The given image provides valuable information about wind power. The key highlight of the image is a pictorial diagram. Firstly, it indicates about blue color sky and a sun. More of it highlights the different elements such as turbines and sun. Furthermore, it describes different elements such as power depend on the wheel and decrease the pollution. The minimum amount of area is covered by fans and the maximum area is covered by sky. In conclusion, significant details about the wind power mentioned in this image by using different type of figures and colors. The colors are blue, yellow and white.
The image provided is a picture of wind turbine that gives information how wind turbines works. It's evident that the blue sky in the background. On the top left, we have the sun in orange. Wind turbine decrease air pollution. Wind turbine tries to convert the wind power to electricity power. That depends on the wind. Overall, this picture shows us two wind turbine in gray with three blades work together to convert power.
This image provides crucial information about wind power. This image is very informative and I'm going to talk about it. According to this image, there are a lot of different elements which are wind turbine, power, and the wind blades. This image also focuses on the rotating of the wind turbine and decrease the air pollution. Another significant point mentioned in this image is the depend on wind. In conclusion, this image is very informative and provided depth details about how generate electricity by the wind power.
The picture gives information about wind turbine. The process includes wind turbine power and depend on wind. Furthermore, at the right side of the picture decrease air pollution. Moreover, at the left side of the picture power and depend on wind. Additionally, at the middle side of the picture wind turbine and sun. To conclude, the image provided information about wind turbine.
This picture gives the information about the wind energy. In the middle of the picture, there are two wind turbines, and the energy power made by depend on the wind energy. And in the top of the picture, there is a sun. To sum up, this picture gives the information about the wind energy.
Given image is a simple image which explain about wind power. Furthermore, on the right side of the image there is power and depend on wind. On the left side of the image there is decreased air pollution. In the middle of the image there is wind turbine. Additionally, sun is represented by yellow color while background is represented by blue color. Overall, the image is a very educational which explain about wind power.
The image provided is the picture that gives information about wind turbine. On the background, we can see the blue sky and the sun on top left. The grass is beneath the wind turbine. The wind power depends on the wind. The wind turbine decreases the air pollution. Wind turbines tries to convert the power of the wind to the electricity power. The wind power in this picture are white and gray. Overall, this picture shows us wind turbine in a sunny day. The image provided is a picture of a turbine wind. In this picture, there are the sun over the picture and the blue sky on the background. There are some green grasses beneath the wind turbine. It seems that decreased air pollution helps the power depend on the wind. The wind turbine works with the wind and transfer the energy of the wind to the power of the electricity. Overall, this picture shows us how wind turbine works.
The image provided is very informative picture about the wind turbine. So here we can see the advantage and disadvantage of the wind turbine, and right side of the picture it gives us information about the power. So the power of the wind turbine depends on wind. If the wind is increases, and then the wind turbines starts working fastly, and the left side of the picture there is a decreased air pollution. So wind turbines has advantage that it decreases the air pollution because it doesn't gives the wind it depends on wind. So it is very informative for the us to fresh air and decrease air pollution. Is the overall this image is very informative.
The image gives information about is a wind power. The primary feature of the image is about decreased air pollution. There are many different colors and numbers in this picture. Which color is the green, red, yellow, blue, black and white? Firstly, picture provided detail about is the sun and power and depend on wind. He give more information about to explain it clearly. Then the Furthermore, some of the information about the wind turbine is also given. Lastly, there are many categories in this picture. To conclude, this picture gives very informative and very useful for me.
The image gives us information on the process of wind turbine. So I can see in the image that there is a sunlight and there are two wind turbines. So these two wind turbines, the power of these two machines will depend on the wind. And these turbines decreases air pollution. So in conclusion, the image gives us information on how wind turbine works.
The image shows a picture which is about wind power. It also shows different items such as sun and wind turbines. Two wind turbines with three blades are located in the middle of the picture. The turbines are located in the small green island. In addition, we can notice wind turbines generate electricity, depend on wind, and decrease air pollution. From the image, we can conclude wind power and air pollution.
This picture gives information about wind power. In this picture, left side there is a big sun. Middle of the picture there are two big fans standing on the island, and back side is blue. In the left side there is a decreased air pollution, and right side there is power, and power is made by depending on wind. And top side there is a wind turbine. In conclusion, this picture gives information about the wind power.
This following image gives information about wind power. There are many elements in this image. From this image I can say that the upper area that is sun, which is indicated by wind turbine. Now the middle area that is describe air pollution, which is indicated by white and yellow color in power. If we talk about the lower area that is many grass, which is indicated by green color in depend on wind. There are some colors in this image such as yellow, black, white, blue and any more. In conclusion, this image is very informative and knowledgeable.
The given picture gives information about wind power. This picture includes decreased air pollution, wind turbine power depend on wind. Also, the picture includes sun that is representing yellow in color. There we also see there are green grasses and stuff. Also, the turbulence is black and gray in color. Altogether, the picture gives information about wind power and decreased air population.